Alright, so I'm going to show you here the important area when you have your engine finally mounted and in the engine bay. You want to pay attention to this area between the top of the cam cover and this metal lip here. You can see it's kind of painted yellow. This is the rubber seal. You can see I have a ruler there, and there's a little less than a ½ inch of clearance there. Like, I can't get my finger in this space, and after a while this space may increase once the motor mounts sink, but initially once you get your engine in, this is how the space should be. If the space up here is bigger or smaller, we're going to have to make some adjustments. Now I'm underneath the van looking up at the passenger side motor mount, and you can see the yellow line on it. And basically these motor mounts come in different lengths we've found. Some are tall and maybe some are actually shorter. We were assuming they'd all be about the same height, but apparently they're not. So if your motor mounts are too tall and it causes the cam cover there to be too high and it interferes with the deck lid, then you're going to have to add spacers underneath the foot of the engine cradle, underneath the foot on that side and underneath the foot on the driver's side, which is right about there. If the cam cover is too low and you can actually get your fingers in that space where I showed you with the ruler, then you'll have to add spacers underneath the motor mount on both sides. And you can see on this motor mount I've added a bunch of aluminum washers, and there's enough thread on the stud here to still allow the nut to go on and be tight. And by adding spacers here, you can raise the engine up, and by adding spacers under the cradle foot, you'd effectively lower the whole assembly. So depending on which way you go, we'll tell you which way or what you need to do. What I'd like you to do is take a measurement from where that top yellow line is there. I can't get my hand up there because I have a cast on, but from that top yellow horizontal line, I want you to measure the distance of this yellow line going down to where this horizontal yellow line is, and that's the metal base of the motor mount. Normally it would be on the foot, but I have spacers in there, so I don't want you to measure that. I want you to measure the length of that yellow line from that yellow horizontal line up there down this to this yellow horizontal line here, which is the black bottom of the motor mount. Once you have the measurements between the horizontal line there and the yellow horizontal line here at the base, just email them back to me. Back to Brady@Bostig.com. Thank you.